Welcome to Variant One Shot and happy Comic-Con weekend, everybody. It's also giveaway weekend with our second 5-year anniversary giveaway at the halfway point. If you haven't done so already, make sure to jump over to variantcomics.com/giveaway after the episode to get all the details on how to enter for a chance to win one of 5 awesome prizes from ThinkGeek.com. I also want to let you fine people know that I'll once again be hanging out at the Lost Toys in Dallas, Texas next Saturday, July 29th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. So if you're in the area, be sure to come by and say hello. As always, you can find info and links for the giveaway and the meetup in the video's description. Anyway, last weekend at Disney's D23 Expo, Marvel Studios unveiled 4 new characters that will be introduced in Avengers Infinity War, which most of you know by now is a reimagined Black Order. More specifically, the Children of Thanos. But with San Diego Comic-Con in full swing and Marvel's highly anticipated presentation coming up in Hall H tomorrow afternoon, it's a good time for an overview of the comic book versions of the characters before we're knee-deep in Comic-Con reveals. First thing you need to know right off the bat is that in the comics, they are not Thanos' children, but rather 5 deadly alien generals that do Thanos' bidding, like bringing Earth to its knees. Little things like that. They're also fairly new characters in the comics as well, so we haven't been told too much about their individual comic book origins either. But what we do know is that they first appeared in New Avengers issue 8 in 2013, which was a prelude to the Infinity storyline. In the Infinity War movie, the Black Order will consist of 4 members: Corvus Glaive, Proxima Midnight, Ebony and Cole Obsidian. And that's another interesting change because in the comics, there are 5 members of the Black Order, and Cole Obsidian is one of the aliases of the team and not a single member. Cole Obsidian actually means Midnight Slaughter, which is an awesome translation if I've ever heard one. Privately, however, they refer to themselves as the Black Order. As far as the individual members of the team, let's look at Corvus Glaive first. He is a merciless servant of the Mad Titan, and he's basically Thanos' right-hand man and his most loyal warrior. Corvus betrayed his own people just to be on the Mad Titan's good side. As a result, Thanos favors him the most. Corvus Glaive possesses super strength and speed, but doesn't match Thanos' level of power by any means. However, another really interesting fact about him is that as long as his staff/blade is intact, he is immortal. Corvus is also a master tactician and strategist, and he's used those skills to destroy entire worlds with the help of his wife and fellow Black Order member, Proxima Midnight. Speaking of Proxima Midnight, she is by far the best warrior in all of Thanos' army, which is definitely saying something. She's also Corvus Glaive's wife, as I just mentioned, although that will obviously not be the case in Infinity War as they're both Thanos' children, and I seriously doubt Marvel will be adding any incest into the plot. I mean, I guess it's possible. I'm looking at you, Game of Thrones. Anyway, like the others, not much is known about her origin, but one thing is for certain, that you wouldn't want to find yourself facing off with her in a fistfight. She's incredibly strong and has fantastic fighting agility. But even cooler is that when she throws her spear, it transforms into a Decepticon. Okay, it doesn't do that, but it does transform into tracers of black light. The beams are lethal and they never miss. Her spear also has the power of a freaking supernova, and she can use it to create nets that pin opponents down with the weight of a star. I don't know about you, but I'd say that's just showing off. Then you have Supergiant, which isn't the best name, but whatever. They all can't be winners. That could, however, be why she won't be appearing in Infinity War. At least they haven't announced that she will be as of the date of this episode. Anyway, when Supergiant was a kid, she was found by Thanos in an orphanage for the mentally unstable. Thanos then used her to help find and kill his remaining children. She was particularly useful in accomplishing this because she's an omnipath, meaning she operates at the absolute highest level of telepathy. She's also a telepathic vampire because she feeds off the being's intelligence. And any intelligence or information she gains from her vampire-sucking ways, Thanos gains and knows as well. So mixing that with being a mental parasite who devours the minds of our victims is just all kinds of scary and awesome at the same time. Next, we have Ebony. He is known as the most dangerous member of the Black Order, but not because of his physical strength. He's actually a pretty lanky character and not very imposing. What makes him so dangerous is that he can manipulate basically any situation to his favor. It was this special talent that earned him the respect of Thanos. Ebony is known as a whisperer, someone who can infect your brain with mind webs that leave behind a spider-like creature. Once it's in there, he can gain all your deepest secrets and control you enough to do whatever the heck he wants. Like punching yourself repeatedly in the face. What can I say? The internet brings out all sorts of weirdos. He's also a genius tactician and strategist to ensure he never has to handle anything physically. Basically, he makes it so that other people have to do his dirty work. This is also why he's always protected behind a powerful force field and has teleportation technology on hand. But lastly, we have Black Dwarf. this seems to be the character who Marvel changed into Cull Obsidian for Infinity War. He's just a massive brute of a creature who's basically the enforcer slash muscle of the group. He possesses super strength and his skin is unbreakable. Other than that, there's not much more known about him. As I said at the beginning, this is just an overview of Thanos' Black Order, or the Children of Thanos, as everyone will come to know them with Infinity War. We'll be covering all the big news and info out of Comic-Con this weekend on VariantComics.com, as well as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So if Marvel reveals anything more about Thanos' children in Hall H, we'll cover that as soon as it hits. We'll likely also be doing a Comic-Con recap episode early next week, so keep an eye out for that. But I'll see you guys next time when I talk about all things comics.